I mean, it's kind of hard, because it's kind of a rush for me sometimes, you have to do a lot of practices, then you have to go to class, then you have tutors, so you have to make sure that you do all things together. And there are some days, that at the end of the day, you are really tired of doing all of those things, but you just have to get used to it, it's how it is. But I think that is a really great experience. So I think that you have to combine both things together, I am from the north of Spain, and I came here on the spring of 2008. So this is my last semester playing tennis here in Georgia, and I don't really know what are my plans, for next year. I maybe try to go back home, or I will probably have to stay here, to finish some classes. But I mean, this has been great. I have been here for almost 3 years, so this has been such a great experience for me. Wow, that's a long story to talk about, But I mean, pretty much we can just put it that way. Like one of my friends back home, he used to play here like 10 years ago, and he was the one person that told me, you maybe have to come here, because here you can keep doing school and then you can keep playing tennis at the same time, and you can do both things together, And I think that this is like the right place to do both things together, especially just playing here for this team, which is one of the best teams in the nation, with these coaches, with this course. I mean, it's like just great, and it is just like amazing to play for this program, So, I mean, of course, when in 2008, when we just won like NCAAs, I think that just being there with the whole team, because I think that one of the good things of being here and playing for a team, is that you don't play for yourself, but you play for a big team, you play for your friends, and it was just amazing, to see all of us together playing for this college. And we won, and it was probably probably one of the best times of my life. I started playing tennis when I was 6 years old, and I used to play tennis. I left home actually when I was 13. So I trained in a town which is like 4 hours far from my hometown, and I used to play a lot of like tournaments in Europe as well. And then I tried to play pro, for like a whole year, and it didn't work as well as I thought at the beginning. So this is why I came here, because here you can keep going with your school, and then you can be playing, in a high level of quality. So, but I have been pretty much playing tennis all my life since I was a kid. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a good question right there. I mean, I'm trying to do like business, so I don't really know yet what are my plans, I haven't like figured out yet what is my best plan, for the next years. But I think that my job will be related to like tennis, I don't know if I'm gonna be a coach, I like to coach, so I will maybe end up being a coach, and I don't know where, if it's gonna be back home, if it's gonna be here, but I want to be, in touch with just tennis, because I have been playing all my life since I was like a kid, so I just love tennis, with like big passion. I think that the best advice that I have ever gotten was from my mom, and she has been like telling me that since I was a kid, you just try to do your best, but you have to respect the other people, I mean, so I think that I am a nice person with like everybody else, and I treat like everybody else like the same people. Favorite place to eat in Athens, probably this place that they have really good pasta called Mirkos. Mm-hmm. I have been there a lot of times, especially I used to go there this summer, because I was not even in the plan, Mm-hmm. So I used to go there like twice a week this past summer, and I love fried like chicken too. So we like places like like Saxby's or something like that. I have some of them, half an hour before the match, I try to get focused, to think about the match, how I'm gonna play, what is gonna be like my plan to be the other guy. and you know, then I can put some songs on, some like techno music, which I love techno music. So I mean, that is pretty much what I do, you know, and just go out there playing tennis, you know, and just try to have fun, which is what I like, you know. So I don't think that much, you know. I just try to have fun playing like every match, and you know, especially since it's my last year, I'm gonna try to have as much fun as I could this last semester.